Welcome to .NET Technology video series. Today we will understand the concept of .NET Framework architecture, in which first one is the operating system, which will provide you the interface between user and our .NET Framework. And then after, there are four important concepts which we have to study and see in this video. First is a common language runtime. Second one is a framework class library or base class library. Then common language specification and common type system. So we will understand first of all what is common language runtime. It also known as a CLR. The common language runtime is the execution engine for .NET application and serve as a interface between .NET application and the operating system. Next is that the CLR is the platform on which applications are hosted and executed. Programmer write code in any language like VB.NET, C#.NET. It can be possible with the help of CLR. CLR manage memory, thread, garbage collection, exception handling, code safety, verification and other system services. Now we will see what is the use of framework class library or base class library. The .NET framework class library, also known as FCL, include a huge collection of reusable classes and value type that easy and optimize and integrate with the CLR. It contains more than 7,000 plus classes and data type to read and write file. The .NET Framework class library contains code supporting all the .NET technologies like Windows Form, ASP.NET, Edu.NET and many more. Then after, it's a common language specification. We will also understand data and XML classes, ASP.NET Web Services, Web Form, Windows Form. But first we will cover up main and important component of .NET Framework. Now we will see what is common language specification. It defines a set of rules and restrictions that every language must follow, which run under .NET Framework. This is done in such a way that programmer written in any language can interoperate with other language. This also can take full advantage of inheritance, exception and other features. The language which follow this set of rules are said to be CLS. And in simple word, CLS enable cross-language integration. And last important point is common type system, CTS. The language interoperability and .NET class framework are not possible without all the language sharing the same data type. CTS are the mechanism by which code written in one programming language can talk to code written in different programming language. Suppose we write an integer means int I remains same in VB, VC++, C# and all other .NET compliant language. It defines how types are declared, used and managed at the runtime. It facilitates cross-language integration, type safety and high-performance code execution. It helps developer to develop application in different language. Now, database and XML classes will use and that component will execute when we are developing our application with the database and we are going to use database in our application. At that time this component will play its role. Now ASP.NET XML web services. Web services will provide you functionality to use these services which you have already defined globally. You have to just integrate these services with your application. And then after ASP.NET Web Forms. ASP.NET Web Form it nothing but a simple web application which we are developing on the base platform of ASP.NET, and Windows application or Windows Phone. It will use to develop a desktop application. Without internet connectivity, we can use our application. It's a desktop application like Microsoft Office, Acrobat Reader. So it's an example of desktop application, means Windows application. And the application which is used with the help of internet connectivity, it's a web application which is developed in ASP.NET web form. So these are the all component of .NET framework, and one of the top component, it will mention that .NET support multiple language to run on a same platform: C#, VB, J#, VC++, and also lots of another .NET complying language are available which we can run in our .NET platform. So this is the concept of .NET framework architecture, and it's a entire .NET framework architecture. With the help of that, you can develop your .NET application in Microsoft Visual Studio. I hope you understand the concept of .NET framework. Thank you for watching this video.